Behind the scenes, young tennis stars. Leyla, Victoria, Maya, and Alex wind down. Before epic matches. The city of Hong Kong shimmered like a necklace of light, draped across the harbor. Inside the Player Hotel, the air was thick with quiet anticipation, the calm before. Another storm of serves, volleys, and victories. The Hong Kong Open had become the tournament everyone was watching. But before the crowds, before the cameras, before the applause, there were moments no one ever saw. Moments where the world's brightest young stars, Isla Hernandez, Victoria Chun, Maya Jensen, Alex Ella, weren't rivals, but simply girls chasing greatness in their own beautiful, chaotic ways. Isla, the fire that never sleeps. In her suite, overlooking Victoria Harbor, Isla Hernandez stretched on a yoga mat, her earbuds pulsing with Spanish pop. The world saw her as fierce and unstoppable. The fiery top seed with forehand like lightning. But here she was just a 22-year-old girl with a notebook full of dreams. Her coach had told her to rest. But rest didn't come easily to someone like Leyla. Her brain was a storm of strategy, analyzing her opponents, backhand patterns, replaying missed points from yesterday, imagining tomorrow's rallies. Then her phone buzzed. A message from Alex. Alex, you thinking about tennis again? Isla, always. You, Alex? Nope. Eating instant noodles and watching anime. Isla laughed out loud. For a second, the tension broke. She put down her notebook and stared out the window. The city lights blinked. Below, a reminder that there was more to life than rankings and records. And maybe, just maybe, tomorrow she could play not just with pressure, but with joy. Victoria, the Ice Queen, melts. 2 floors down, Victoria Chin sat in her room, surrounded by candles. The scent of jasmine filled the air as soft piano music played. Her teammates often joked that she was the Ice Queen, but tonight she was warm, personified, calm, grounded, almost meditative. She journaled before every match, not about tennis, but about stillness. To win, she wrote, is to be at peace when chaos arrives. Her phone vibrated. It was Maya. Maya, you're not meditating again, are you? Victoria, of course. Want to join? Maya, only if meditation involves chocolate and gossip. Victoria chuckled, a sound so rare that even her reflection seemed surprised. Victoria, I'll make tea. You bring chocolate. Minutes later, Maya burst and wearing a hoodie 3 sizes too big, holding a bag of Swedish chocolates. Okay, Maya said, dramatically, sitting cross-legged on the floor. Teach me the ways of your intercom, a wise one. Victoria rolled her eyes but smiled. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Let go of thoughts. Maya, peek when I open. Even thoughts about tomorrow's match. Yes, Victoria whispered, especially those. And for a few minutes, they sat together in silence. One learning stillness, the other learning softness. Maya, chaos. With heart, Maya Jensen lived life like she played tennis. Loud, unpredictable, and bursting with color. Her room looked like a carnival. Bright sneakers by the door, a half-open suitcase spilling clothes, and a speaker blasting 90s hip hop. But beneath her fiery personality was a heart that craved connection. She had always been a spark in the group, the one who dragged everyone to karaoke, who cracked jokes at press conferences, who believed that laughter was a weapon against pressure. After her meditation moment with Victoria, she scrolled to her phone and posted a photo on her story for bracelets lying on her wrist, each with the initials of her 3 friends. LVM, whatever happens, tomorrow we rise together. Within minutes, Alex replied with 3 fire emojis and a heart. Leyla just sent, Vamos. Maya smiled. She didn't need trophies to feel rich. She had something rarer, a circle of warriors who understood her world. Alex, the stillness before flight. Meanwhile, Alex, the unseated underdog who had captured everyone's attention, sat on her balcony with a cup of chamomile tea. The lights of Hong Kong reflected on her face, and the night breeze whispered softly through her hair. She wasn't nervous. Not exactly. She was grateful. Her journey had been longer, harder, lonelier than most. She didn't come from a country with a long tennis history. She carried her nation's pride every time she stepped on court, and somehow that made her calm rather than afraid. In her lap was a small leather notebook. She opened it and began to write. Tomorrow isn't about winning. It's about playing free, about showing that belief can break barriers, about joy, pure, fearless joy. Her phone buzzed again. A group video call. Maya, Victoria, and Isla. Maya. Okay, girls. Group check-in. Before we conquer the world. Isla, do we have to do this every night? Maya. Yes, it's team tradition now. Victoria, we're not a team. Maya. Maya, we are tonight. They laughed. Alex grinned softly. Let's make tomorrow one for the books. And in that moment, for all their differences, they shared one heart. Sunrise. The next morning, the tournament grounds woke. Before dawn, the air was cool, crisp, filled with the smell of freshly cut grass. And ambition. Each of the four girls arrived at the players' lounge. Separately, but the moment they saw each other, something shifted. The nerves, the tension, the invisible armor, all faded. Leyla tossed Alex a banana. Breakfast of champions. Maya took a selfie with everyone before warm-ups. Victoria simply nodded. The secret no. One saw. The next morning, the tournament's photographers discovered something on the players' bench during cleanup. A piece of paper folded neatly, signed by all four girls. It read, We compete with heart. We win with grace. We lose with courage. And above all, we rise together. Underneath were their initials, LVMA. No one ever knew who left it there, but fans would later share photos of it online, calling it the Pack of the Four. It became a symbol of sportsmanship, a reminder that behind every rivalry there is respect. Behind every champion there is friendship. Years later, each of them would go on to different paths. Isla winning her first Grand Slam, Victoria becoming the world's #1, Maya building her own tennis foundation for kids, and Alex leading her country to Olympic gold. But they would always return to that moment, that night in Hong Kong, those laughs, that peace. In an interview, Victoria once said, We learned that real greatness doesn't come from breaking others. It comes from building each other. And Alex, now a seasoned champion, echoed, Behind every epic match are small, quiet moments of love and trust. That's where champions are truly made. Epilogue, the balance of fire and calm. Back then, no one knew that those four young women would redefine the spirit of modern tennis. They had learned to balance chaos with calm, ambition with friendship, power with grace. And though the trophies glittered, what shone brighter was a bond between them. For hearts that learned how to chase greatness without losing themselves. As the world celebrated their victories, they held on to their truest win, the moments no one saw, the laughter, the stillness, the friendship that made them unbreakable. Because behind every serve, behind every cheer, behind every chill, there were, for girls who found harmony in the heartbeat of competition. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next